Psych. I just had to test you, see if you wanted to play church or if you want to laugh. If you want to play church, now hold up now. Don't get it twisted. I can play church. I know a couple scriptures out the Bible. I know the Bible from Genesis to Revolution. I know all them scriptures in Psalms, Proverbs, John. I had know all them scriptures. I had thought I wanted to be a pastor, but I had changed my mind. They got too many churches right here. But hold up, I did put in for a job. I applied for the Pope job. You know it's open. The dude retired or resigned or something. So I had to apply for the Pope job because Pope wear Pradas. I like Pradas. Pope wear white. I like white linen. Pope got a Benz. I want a Benz. Pope hang with Cardinals. I like the Eagles. Both of them birds. So I figured I'd give it a shot. They went into the cave. What's the conclave? The cave. Sister Sledge, go ahead. I done gave the warning, and you was the number one victim. You in that 70s shirt. No, you couldn't do this. Don't get too out of the game. You're going to set yourself up for failure. So anyway, I was talking to the Pope and them, and they had told me they just went in the little conclave and they prayed. I ain't see them take my resume in, so I figured that job was pretty much washed up. I ain't had to do the pastor thing, but I was going to try. Any of y'all tired of church though? I mean, y'all can't really say y'all tired of church. Y'all like your church. Y'all ever get tired of church people? Like, it be long. You know, the choir with Tom come up sing 10 songs. Then the pastor starts speaking. By the time you wake up, he's still speaking. And a lot of y'all laughing because y'all done went to sleep in church too. That's bad. But ain't nothing wrong with going to sleep in church unless you got deacons. I have felt to sleep in church. Deacon woke me up. I got mad. He said, "The nerve of you." I said, "What?" He said, "Falling asleep on the word." I said, "I ain't fall asleep on the word. I fell asleep on my wife. She was sitting right next to me." That wasn't the word I fell asleep on. So he was arguing. We was going back and forth. You know how deacons do. They think they run Jesus or everything else. So we was going back and forth and back and forth. I said, "Look here. Show me in the word where it say falling asleep in church is a sin." And little Jeopardy music started playing. I just sat there. Today, I'm still sleeping in church. Matter of fact, I'm tired now. I can't wait till Sunday. I'll get knocked out when I get to church. Tell you, Lord, who got, anybody got kids in here? Anybody got kids? Yeah, a couple got all kinds of kids, yeah. The bad thing about kids is kids be making you, like, stay true to the word when you don't really want to. Like my kids, they had gave me this bracelet. Them WWJD bracelets. What would Jesus do? When I had put it on my wrist, I knew that wasn't going to work for me. So what I did is I took the bracelet off, and you know they don't do nothing but tie a little knot at the end. I took the bracelet off, and I rearranged the beads. It said WJWD. And they looked at me, they said, "What is that?" I said, "That's what Jesus wanted to do." There's a difference between what Jesus would do and what Jesus wanted to do. Yeah, I know it's a huge difference between that. But, you know, that's church stuff, but I think the biggest problem we got with church, they got too many translations of the Bible. They got the New King James, the Old King James, the Message, the Amplified, the New Living, the Old Living, the New Dead, the Old Dead. They got about 700 translations. I don't even know what to believe no more. All that different stuff, I be tripping. So I'm going to help y'all out tonight. I'm going to help y'all to get some people saved, because y'all know we're supposed to go out and make disciples, get people saved, all that stuff. So I'm going to give y'all the Anthony translation of the Bible. And in the Anthony translation, it go kind of like a story. Because them other translations don't tell you everything. I forgot, they don't tell you everything. And you be confused because you don't understand. You think Jesus came into the world 45 years old. But he wasn't 45 when he came to. Jesus was a baby at one time. But see, y'all had heard in y'all Bible. I'm going to say y'all Bible because it's different than mine. Y'all heard in y'all Bible about them 3 wise men, right? But ain't nobody had to tell you what really happened with the 3 wise men. So I'm going to help you out. This is what had happened. It was 3 men. Wise, maybe not, don't know. But it was 3 men. They had got on a camel, and they had went to the Walmart. And when they had got to the Walmart, one of them went to the McDonald's, because you know they put McDonald's in Walmart now. One had went to the McDonald's, the other one stayed and watched the camel, and the other one went and bought some gifts. So when all of them came out, the third man that was sitting with the camel, he say, why you buy all them gifts? He say, cuz Murray and them had a baby. Now, first of all, I'm going to have to take time out breaks every now and then because I'm going to have to address some things. Who is in them? Y'all ever been in them? Somebody had killed my wife, Tawana, 18 years, and my sister, all of them came to see me, help me out. But somebody had told me one time, we going over Anthony and them house. I said, who is in them? We as adults. I ain't had no idea who in them was. So they say, is y'all gonna be home? I said, nah, me and them going to the store. So we was out. Well, anyway, back to the store. So they had told him, they say, we going over Murray and them house. And he say, well, why you taking all them gifts? They say she had just had a baby and she had a baby shower. So they got on the camel and he said, where we going? He said, see that star? Go to the star and make a left. They the third manger on the right. And another time I'll break. Why we for real get directions like that? Let me tell you how you know somebody gonna give you directions like that is when they start pointing. We like, can you tell me where John's house is? Yeah. Go down the street. When you get to the stop sign, make a left. When you get to the 3rd street, I don't have know the name, make a right. And then at the 3rd phone pole, his house is on the right. If you make it to the mailbox, you don't went too far. And you know the sad thing about it? We be like, all right. Like we understand what that is. It ain't narrow street. But we go like we had no. It's crazy, man. That's how we do. Anyway, so that's what happened in the manger. And another thing that ain't in y'all version of the Bible is when Jesus had went to school. Y'all know who Jesus' people was, right? In school, Jesus and Peter, they rolled like that. I mean, he was Peter when he was young. I don't even know the boy's last name. But he was Peter when he was young. When he got older, they just called him Pete. So, Jesus was in elementary school. And y'all ain't know Jesus got in trouble when he was in school. Jesus was as bad as I was in school. Jesus got in trouble. So one day, Mary and Joseph and them chilling at the house. Phone ring, ping. Can I speak to Joseph? Joseph say, this is him. So he say, well, this is Miss Ruth from Bethlehem Elementary School. You know, that's how Ruth and Esther got in the Bible. They were Jesus' school teachers. That's the only reason they got in the Bible. So he say, this is Miss Ruth from Bethlehem Elementary School. And they said, what the problem is? Because that's how Joseph talks sometimes. Joseph said, what the problem is? He said, I'm having some problems with BJ, because it's baby Jesus, because he wasn't. I'm having some problem with BJ. So Joseph rolled like, BJ, what is BJ doing now? She said, it's between him and his cousin Peter. He said, well, what is them boys doing? She said, I had the whole class reading Mary Had a Little Lamb. I went over to BJ's desk, and he had another book. So I said, BJ, what you doing? He said, I'm reading the book. She said, that's not Mary's Little Lamb. He said, no, it's the Lamb Book of Life. She said, that's not the same book. He said, both of them got lambs in it. So I told the boy to put the book away. When I told him to put the book away, he said, I'm going to put the book away, but I'm going to cross your name out. And that's when it got bad. So Joseph said, what happened after that? Peter said, oh, you going to be hot. So she said, what do you mean? Peter said, you going to hell. He can cross your name out the book. So needless to say, that ain't work out well for Peter or BJ. But it gets worse. He had to go to Nazareth Middle School. And he get to Nazareth Middle School, and he kept getting in trouble. And y'all ain't never know Jesus was punished, did you? But the problem with Jesus being punished is when Jesus get punished, it mess up the whole world. Like, you remember, like, them little lepers? The little leprosy dude? He didn't have leprosy so long Jesus was punished. And when Joseph punished Jesus, Joseph said, go to your room, no TV, no radio, and no healing people for a week. That was his punishment. So, you know, Jesus in the room, he can't heal nobody. And then the lady with the blood problem, remember the lady with the blood problem had a long time because Jesus was on punishment. But what had happened was he had to take out the trash. And when he had took out the trash, she came and she touched his garment. And that's how she got healed, because it's not for that. If the trash would have never backed up, that lady still had blood problems. I'm gonna let you know. But see, this is what happened. Y'all remember the king in charge of the guards and stuff whose servant was sick? They had messed that story up. This is what had happened. They told him he couldn't watch TV, but they ain't there to take his cell phone. So the king had called up Jesus on his cell phone. He was like, hey, G, because as he got older, P was P and G was G. He said, hey, G, check this out. I know you punished and you can't get out the house, but my servant is sick. He said, well, I can't do nothing. I already took out the trash and got touched once. I can't help you out. So he said, check this out. He said, look here, I'm a pimp just like you a pimp. So I know how pimps do. So you ain't even got to leave out the house. All you got to do is send me a text message. And my servant be healed. Jesus sent him a text. Servant healed. That's what had happened. So, but it was crazy because even though Pete and Jesus were friends, Pete ain't even like going over Jesus' house. Because his mother had called him one day. He said, Pete, you going over Jesus' house today? No, Mom, I don't want to go over Jesus' house today. Why you telling me you like going over Jesus' house? I don't want to go over his house today. Why? Because all Jesus want to do is play video games. So, okay. So your mother said, I thought you liked to play video games. Yeah, but every time we play, Jesus win. She said, well, how Jesus win? You play just good to him. Because you know the boy know the end from the beginning. So all he do is plan out the game. So he win all the time. It ain't no fun to me. I always want to play the daggone game with Jesus. He always win. I said, Lord Jesus. So his mother figured he was right. But I tell you what time he wanted to go over his house. What happened was, Jesus was having a cookout. So he had went to Eddie Leonard's and got a couple fishes and some 5 breads and made everybody fish sandwiches. He was happy with them then. He was tearing the fish sandwiches up. Boy, that's the only time people want to go over the house. But Jesus was cool because, you know, his people had money and everything. So, you know, he had it good. He got to high school. And when he got to high school, yeah, you're right. He went to Jerusalem High. Yeah, that's where he had went. So he was in high school, and ain't nobody like him in high school because he was the only dude that had his own camel. You know, you can't be in high school, roll up on your own camel with 22-inch hoofs. You know, he had 22-inch hoofs on his foot, you know. So he rolled up on his own camel. They looking at him like, we don't even like him. He think he all that. So then you know what Jesus did then. He gets off the camel, and he goes up to him, and he grits on the dude. And the dude was like, who are you? He said, I mean, it's who I'm is. It's who I'm is. I mean, it's who I'm is. And then he decided he wanted to go try out for the football team. Jesus, on the football team. So actually, he didn't try out. This is what happened. His boy Pete set him up again, because Pete always into something. So Pete go up to the little quarterback dude. He said, look here. That's my man G over there. He going to be the starting quarterback. So the other little kid said, he ain't gonna be starting quarterback. I'm starting quarterback. Ain't nobody gonna take my job. He said, trust me, he gonna be the starting quarterback. He said, look here, I'm the coach's son. And y'all know coach's son always play. He said, I'm the coach's son. I'm gonna play. So Pete said, psst, let me tell you something. Do you know who his daddy is? His daddy up there. The little boy just went and sat on the bench. So I ain't playing football no more. I hate Jesus. So, but Jesus continued that on through life, man. Even with the cross thing, man. He went on up cross, and I can see it now. Because I got the image in my brain. Y'all ain't never heard because y'all be reading the Bible. But I got the image in my brain. They came up to him and they said, look, Slim, we need you to go up on that mountain with that cross. Because you about to die. So Pete was like, he fenced to die. Because Pete say fenced, because he was from the country. I think he was from the south side of Jerusalem. He was on South Jerusalem. So Pete said, he fenced to die. Jesus said, look here, man. If I'm going to die, man, I got to go get me something to eat or something. So, Pete, can you get somebody to carry a cross up on the thing? So he gave Pete up 2-3 of the little gold and silver little trinkets. That's what they had back then, like $10. So he gave Pete a couple of little gold and silver trinkets. And Pete said, hey, Slim, carry this cross up there for G. And then G got on his camel, And he went to KFC, got something to eat. And then after he got something to eat from KFC, he met up on the cross. So he went ahead and got up on the cross, you know what I'm saying? And y'all Bible tells this story how they was playing through his clothes and casting lots. So he up there, you know, he up there with other two dudes. They just hanging, they don't even really know. So they say, ain't you supposed to be Jesus? He said, I am Jesus. He said, you just gonna let them play through your clothes like that? He said, man, them old clothes. I was gonna take them to Salvation Army anyway. They can have them clothes. So he laying up there and the dude said, my bad, I apologize. So when the dude said, I apologize, he said, okay, well, y'all can roll with me because I ain't gonna be up here long. So then about 9 hours later, they had thumped he was dead. Thumped. So they took him down and put him in the little casket jank. We call it casket. I don't know what they call it, but it was a casket. Yeah. So then the dude came back like 2 days later. And he pulled back the little casket. He said, hey, where in the world Jesus go? So you know who he called to find the answer, right? Pete. So Pete strolls over. He said, what the problem is? He said, we put him in this thing. Where he at? Pete say, I don't even know, man. So then the little dude, he felt bad, got all spiritual. He said, oh, he's gone to be with the Father as prophesied. He said, nah, that ain't it. He said, well, where he go? Man, y'all had him up on that cross for 9 hours. Y'all had him in here for 2 hours, 2 days. Jesus was hungry. He got up under that joint, went to 7-Eleven and get one of the chili dogs and a Slurpee. He was starving. You just can't be starving Jesus up on the cross, huh? So, but see, that's my interpretation of the Bible. Y'all interpretation of the Bible is a little bit different than mine, because, you know, I try to keep it real with the Bible, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we was talking about kids. My son, man, we was in church one day, man, and this lady came up, she fell on the floor, she was sick. So, you know, I know a couple scriptures, so you know, wow. You was healed, get up off the floor. She tried to get up off the floor, said she wasn't feeling well, so I hit again. She fell back on the floor. So I said, man, you ain't get up off the floor, you healed. Don't you know the scriptures? Don't you know the words? So I started getting mad, and I walked off. And my son said, Dad, you know that wasn't right. He said, is that what Jesus would do? I said, nah, but that's what Jesus wanted to do. Hey, my name is Anthony, man. I love God, God's people.